Hey everybody, it's Obtuse Lolcat, back with more Let's Play Dark Souls. In between this episode and the last one, I went ahead and I got human, and I got back up here, and I also decided to equip the Uchigatana +4 instead of my Drake Sword. It's my hope that I won't have to use the Drake Sword again throughout this Let's Play, because as nice as it is, it's kind of seen as a noobish weapon, and I wanted to use it for as little time as possible, just to please the Dark Souls veterans, you know. So, now that we're here, and human, we can see these summon signs. And remember Night Slayer from earlier? Yeah, you can summon him to help you with a boss fight, which is pretty nice. And while he's summoning, sometimes, if you head down here, you can see another sign. I guess I'm not gonna get it, but I think that occasionally you'll be able to summon Knight Lolcat, the guy who was trapped in the prison over there, to help you with this boss fight as well as Night Slayer. But I'll be fine without him. With Knight Lolcat and Night Slayer helping you, this fight is really easy. You can do it solo, you know, without that much trouble. You can do it with Night Slayer pretty easily. But with all three of you, it's really not a challenge. But here we go. This next boss fight is the Belfry Gargoyles, and once I cross a certain point, it's going to go into a cutscene that introduces the gargoyles to us, and I'm going to be quiet for that cutscene. Scary. See his tail there? How it's got an axe on it? If you cut off his tail, you can get that axe as a usable weapon. Now, I'm gonna try to do that. Ow. But it's not my top priority. Okay, I got it right away. That's nice. As you can see, Night Slayer is helping me, as is the gold pine resin that I equipped on my weapon. Heavy soul arrow right there. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Alright. Got a gargoyle helm. Yeah, I need to pay attention more, I guess. Because, yeah, there's another gargoyle that jumps down and joins in the fight. I didn't think he'd jump down so early, but he did. So I'll meet you back up there. Alright, we're back at the Bell Gargoyles, and this time he's ready. But I think I'm just gonna sit back and do a more soul arrow focused approach this time, because I can't take that much damage, as you may have noticed. Yeah, we should have just in time there. Yeah, I also might want to retrieve. That'd be a good idea. Here, Solaire, you take him while I focus on his friend over here. Ow. Slayer, what are you doing? I told you to focus on his buddy. Alright, well there's one gargoyle down. Alright, got him! Victorious! Praise the sun, Night Slayer. For that we get twin humanities, I guess, because it was a double boss fight, and also a sunlight medal. Sunlight medal is something you win for defeating a boss with a member of the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant present. And Night Slayer, the NPC, even though he is an NPC, is a member of the Warriors of Sunlight. So, They were guarding the first Bell of Awakening, remember? So what we're gonna do is head on up here and ring that bell. After I heal up a little bit. Ladders, ladders. Ooh, a message. Eminent ring. Clever. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Alright, cool. And now we get a Homeward Bone, which, as you remember, sends us to the last bonfire we rested at. But I don't want to use that right now. What I want to do is, well, first I have something kind of funny to show you. That sunlight medal that we got. In its description is a typo. There are a couple of typos in this game, but this one is the most hilarious in my opinion. So, this faintly warm medal engraved with the symbol of the sun is the ultimate honor, awarded to Shu, who summoned the warrior of sunlight and complete a goal. Clearly, that's meant to be awarded to those who summon the warrior of sunlight and complete a goal. But, I guess, like, in translation, they turned those into Shu, and it kind of slipped past the editors. I don't know, but I just find that kind of hilarious, and I thought I would share that with you guys. And now that we've rung the bell, this creepy guy shows up.
Greetings.
This is the partner of Velka, Oswald of Kareen. Velka being the goddess of sin.
A warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse?
Like he said, this guy deals with the domain of sin. So, while you're here, you can purchase purging stones, purging stones, indictments, and the Book of the Guilty, and some other stuff that I'm not really worried about. But indictments, basically when you get invaded by a Dark Wraith, a red invader, and he kills you, you can use an indictment, add him to the Book of the Guilty, and then when you have the guilty status, you can be invaded by Blades of the Dark Moon, followers of the Dark Sun Gwendolyn, who seek justice against the Dark Wraiths. And you can also buy Karmic Justice from him, which is like, it's a semi-useful miracle, I guess. It basically, the way it works is you activate it, and then if you get hit 5 times for damage in quick succession, there's a large sort of force field type thing that explodes out from your body and deals damage. If you use it in player versus player, it can make for some pretty hilarious situations, but it rarely activates because, you know, normally in PvP, if you take 5 hits for damage in quick succession, you're probably dead. But, you know, I have used it, and I have gotten it to activate a couple times. But the other option that he has is to request absolution. And the way that works is I think it's 200 souls times your soul level. So for me it would be 3,200 souls as a cost. And what that does is if you've like committed any sins, if you've aggroed any NPCs by accident, like Andre Vastora, if I accidentally attacked him and he got mad at me, the only way to get rid of that, as long as you didn't kill him, is to go request absolution from the partner. So that's kind of interesting. So, instead of using that Homeward Bone, I'm just gonna walk back on down here. If you've noticed, this game runs on the Havoc physics engine, which is kind of hilarious with bodies and stuff. Sometimes you can get like a piece of a table stuck inside your torso. Or you can like roll over a body and it'll cause it to be thrown into the air, stuff like that. But remember that elevator I showed you earlier that I said, well, it's not really an elevator yet. And then you jump down the elevator shaft, go through a secret tunnel, and get yourself some treasures, including the Homeward Bones that I'm so fond of? Well, this is that elevator. And as you can see, they're both up here. But once you step on that pressure plate, it'll cause the elevator to go down and that gate to close, which will activate a shortcut straight from Firelink Shrine up to the Undead Parish. So that's pretty useful. But I don't want to take it right now, so what I'm going to try to do is to hop in there real quick, press the button, and jump right back out. I might fail, and if I do, I'll show you the trip down and then edit out the trip back up. But, yeah, let's see if I can do it. Yes! Alright. I can't always make that on the first try. So now, when we go back down to Firelink Shrine, that elevator will be there waiting for us, and it'll be infinitely easier to get back up to the Undead Parish. Because, you know, I'll be wanting to make trips back up here to visit my friend Andre. And now what I want to do before I move on to the next area is, you see these Boulder Knights? Yeah, not this one, the one with the buckler and the rapier, but his friend with the Boulder Side Sword. Alright, I did not mean to aggro both of you. His friend with the Boulder Side Sword and the Boulder Shield. The nice, long, thick shield. Not this little puny piece of metal that they try to pass for a shield in the buckler there. This guy. See his shield? I want that shield. It's almost a necessity to have a shield that's as good as that or better for the next boss fight that I have in mind. So what I'm gonna do, as long as I don't get the shield like right now, no it didn't, or from this guy right here, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on resting at the bonfire and killing these guys over and over until I get one of those shields, because it is a very good shield to have for this point in the game. So, assuming I don't get it as a drop from this guy. Alright, you know what? There we go. Yeah. I love the Uchi's moveset. Alright, no I didn't get it. But, yeah. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to keep resting at the bonfire and killing those guys until I get that drop. Oh, and down here, I forgot to do this earlier. This item right here. The basement key, you need that to progress in the story. I forgot to show that last time. Sorry. My bad. So yeah, I'll meet you guys back when I get me a Boulder Shield. Actually, real quick while I'm near Andre here, I want to buy some materials and upgrade some of my stuff. First of all, I want to get up to 4 shards and upgrade my Uchi Katana to +5. Okay, you only need 3 for that, my bad. But for now, that's the farthest that Andre can get standard weapons up to, +5. Eventually we'll get embers that allow him to ascend it to +6, and then eventually all the way up to +15. But for now, +5 is the limit. And that's what I want my Uchi to be at right now. And also, I want to go ahead and purchase, let's say, 6 Titanite shards for use with upgrading that Boulder Shield that I'm gonna get, hopefully soon. Thanks, Andre, it's good to know that you care. And the rest of those souls at 8822, I am going to spend upgrading my intelligence. Big surprise. 21. That's a decent intelligence level. Alright, back to grinding. Oh, Boulder Helm and Boulder Armor. A double drop but no shield. Oh, sure enough, I now have enough souls to level up my intelligence to 22. Still no Boulder Shield. Come on. Yes! Alright, got me a Boulder Shield. That's a... that's a kind of rare drop, as you could probably tell. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to Andre, and I'm going to upgrade it as much as I can with the shards that I have.
Well,
hello, Andre. Why, yes, I do, actually. It would have been faster to go up. Whatever. Boulder Shield. Get it up to +4. Not bad. And as you can see, the stability on this one is 65, compared to our Dragon Crush Shield, which is 55. Now, yeah, if you look at the resistances there, for the Boulder Shield, they're kind of not very good at all. Magic 20%, Fire 60, Lightning 50. That's it's pretty crappy, I'm gonna be honest, but it has really high stability for this point in the game, 65, and for what's coming up next, that's really what we need. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Nice large shield here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on down to Firelink Shrine and pay a visit to Knight Lolcat for our reward, remember? I guess I haven't shown you what the elevator down looks like, so I'll do that now. So you step on that little pressure plate, and away we go. Back home to Firelink. I really love Firelink Shrine in this game. Not necessarily the place, but just like the concept, the central area from which pretty much all other areas can be reached. It's this game is really well designed. What's up, Petrus? How's it going? Now that we're back in Firelink Shrine, gonna head on over here to the bonfire. What's up? And well, Knight Lolcat isn't there yet, but one thing we can do while we're here is talk to this lady, the Firekeeper. Now, if you remember earlier, I picked up an item called a Firekeeper Soul. We can use that here to reinforce our Estus Flask, which is really nice. So now, see down there, it says Estus Flask +1. It heals quite a bit more than a normal Estus Flask. I'm not sure, I'm kind of blanking on the actual numbers here, but just trust me, it's more and it's much better. You can get it up to +7, I believe, at which point it heals, I don't know, I forget, I think it heals 700 HP or something, I don't know. But I guess Knight Lolcat isn't here yet, or maybe I have to reload. Huh. Actually, let me try reloading real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Yep, sure enough, you have to reload. So this is Knight Lolcat, and he's back. But, he
I have your reward.
isn't, oh, he gives me a sunlight medal.
I am grateful.
That's cool, I guess.
Not enough for you. Well,
Sorry, I didn't
Let's
mean to
not
skip some of the dialogue there. Is there a Grush? No. But, well, you see how he's kind of eyeing the Firekeeper over here? Yeah, he's got something kind of impure in mind. Basically, if you just leave him alone here, eventually you'll come back later and the Firekeeper will be dead and he will be gone. Basically, he kills her. But, I would love to show that. When that happens, you get the Black Eye Orb, and then you, later point in the game, you can invade the world of Knight Lolcat, who, as it turns out, is a ganker. He has a Sorcerer, and I think like a Dex build type guy helping him out, and you have to take on all three of them at once in order to regain the Firekeeper Soul and bring her back to life. And I would love to show that, but he actually has something that I could really use at this point in the game. Since my vitality is so low. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick him.
well, what have we here?
And I'm gonna smack him off the ledge. Yeah. Sorry about that, Lolcat. But this allows you to attain some of his drops early. What you have to do after you kill him is quit out. And then when you reload, his drops will be on the ground. So I'll meet you back when I reload. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, Knight Lolcat's drops are here waiting for us. Get 5 humanity, nice, and the Ring of Favor and Protection. For me, the Ring of Favor and Protection as a Sorcerer is a must. Now, as you can see, it boosts your HP, your stamina, and your maximum equipment load. That's what it means by load. But it breaks when you remove it. So, the first time I played through the game, this was definitely in the too good to use category. Because, you know, I'd use it once and then I'd think, oh, I better replace it with something else, and I would break it and then wish that I hadn't broken it later. But as a sorcerer, I'm going to wear this pretty much all the time. As you can see, my health bar went up a bit, and my stamina went up, and I'm still over 1/4, but my health, my stamina, and my equipment load went up. And as you might have seen me dying before in, like, you know, 2 hits, 2, 3 hits, that's, maybe now I can take 3 or 4 hits instead of 2. So that's pretty useful to me as a sorcerer. And it's a shame that I don't get to show Knight Lautrec with his summons later in that certain place where you can invade him and, you know, killing him and getting justice, but I need I need the Ring of Fap. And yes, that is the slang term for this ring, the Ring of Favor and Protection, the Ring of Fap. What a community. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that bonfire in the Undead Burg. I'm going to go to... Well, actually, I'll meet you right before the bridge with the Hellkite Dragon. Because that basement key that we got, it goes to a door right around there. So I'll meet you back there. What a gorgeous landscape. I don't blame Knights of Lair for hanging out here so much. Sometimes in this game, you just gotta take a stop from the wild action and look around you, because it really is a gorgeous game. Huh. Alright, well, now that we're back here at the bridge, this door over here, we can open it with the basement key. And we head on over here. We see this, yes, be wary of the fall, because this is a very, very long ladder. You will not survive a fall down this ladder. But, what lies below in the basement? Why did I need a shield with such crazy high stability for this point in the game? You guys will just have to wait and find out next time on Let's Play Dark Souls. Thanks for watching. This has been Obtuse Lolcat. Bye!